Good morning. Good morning, everyone, distinguished speakers, academic community, and guests. Thank you for accompanying us today here in the campus and virtually on streaming. I am pleased and honored to welcome you all here today to our new campus in Madrid, which we recently moved into in February. Madrid has always been a favorite destination for our international students who come from more than 130 nationalities. We are sure that this new facility is located in the select location just in the heart of Madrid, in the heart of the cultural, business, and historical center of Madrid, will become a landmark destination and a starting journey for our global-minded students. Since our establishment, we have been pioneers in international study, multicultural education, experiential and challenge-based learning, and fostering diversity and immersion as the basis of educational innovation. We are committed to educating global citizens, professionals prepared to work and to succeed in any international setting by offering the best of both worlds. The flexibility and experiential learning of the American higher education system, together with the diversity and long-standing quality educational experience of European institutions. Today, we are excited to be able to contribute to expanding the conversation on educational innovation and reflecting upon the evolution of learning in today's context, focusing specifically on the search of technology and artificial intelligence and how they impact on our attention and capacity to focus. Similar to the birth of the internet in the 80s, we are living an extraordinary moment of change, where new advances, such as those offered by AI, are expanding the limits of what is possible each and every day. We live in a world of convenience, where predictive algorithms, largely stored within the cloud, make our lives easier. The way we consume information, the way we shop, the movies we watch, when and where we work and travel, and even how we socialize have significantly changed due to new technologies. And this change is being accelerated even further by AI and deep analytics. The human experience is changed forever, impacting dramatically on what, when, and how we as individuals learn, and what, when, and how innovation comes about. These changes are posing challenges to the higher education goals of creating and transferring knowledge and of guaranteeing the learning processes. There are four main trends in higher education that, for me, are the basis of what needs to be a global education revolution. First, traditional teaching models must go. These models were based on economies of scale and designed to group individuals into large classes of lectures and note-taking. Today, classes as we know them have begun to dramatically change. In fact, much of the learning that happens in higher education happens beyond the classroom, and we must take into account when designing our educational models. The schedules of convenience for teaching the masses have shifted to a focus on the individual learner's needs in order to succeed. Secondly, students are no longer mere recipients of knowledge transferred by teachers. They now can easily access just about any knowledge through a great many channels. However, what they often lack are the capabilities of organizing that knowledge, applying it effectively, and solving complex problems. As the internet has allowed the spread of information, so have fake news and misinformation. And today, more than ever, it is critical to reinforce literacy skills that allow students to question the information they are exposed to and help them develop critical thinking and humanistic approaches which we believe is best achieved through experiential learning. Third, faculty are increasingly leveraging technology and changing their role from primary content deliverers to learning experience designers and curators, so as to guarantee the process of learning. The disruption of technology in all fields of study and the need for a humanistic approach in every innovation require that we eliminate the traditional silos and break the barriers between the sciences and humanities that were traditionally built to help academic institutions organize knowledge areas and departments where we're primarily focused on the faculty and not on the student. And finally, learning is lifelong. In the past, what you learned at the university was the basis for your entire professional life. Today's context demands regularly updating our skills, as well as learning new ones, not to be left behind in the labor market. Lifelong learning is necessary for individuals and for corporations, and universities have to be prepared to welcome back graduates who need reskilling and upskilling processes. We have therefore challenges, but there are also great opportunities. Today we have more tools than ever to guarantee our students acquire the knowledge and competencies they need to achieve their educational goals, to become the professionals, researchers, practitioners, entrepreneurs, and citizens our society is demanding. But the learning process has changed, and it is our duty as academic institutions to adapt our academic methodologies to achieve the needed learning outcomes. Additionally, technological innovation grows faster than legal frameworks and the understanding of their social impact. We are already facing ethical dilemmas that we are sometimes unprepared to resolve. Just in higher education, the use of AI is growing 47% annually in average since 2018. Just to name a few of its uses, AI is helping to improve student retention rates by providing timely and accurate information to both faculty and students. AI-powered tutoring is becoming increasingly popular, with adapted learning platforms that use machine learning algorithms to analyze student data and provide personalized learning experiences. Virtual assistants, such as Amazon's Alexa and Google Assistant, are being integrated into classrooms to provide voice-activated assistance to students and teachers. Chatbots provide instant support and assistance to students and candidates, particularly in the area of student services. And more recently, we have seen the eruption of ChatGPT, with AI experts calling on the industry to halt its development until they agree on certain security protocols. Now, to what extent are we in compliance with data protection? Are we sure we are not using biased algorithms? Are we entitled even to interfere in certain learning processes? Are such topics being discussed from an ethical point of view? Are we integrating disciplines such as philosophy, psychology, anthropology, or pedagogy in the design of technological tools, or are they just being developed by engineers and product managers? These are the questions we should be asking. But unfortunately, technological innovation is driven mainly by corporations and not by universities. And in that context, such communion of disciplines does not often take place. This must change if we want to solve ethical issues and guarantee a true humanistic approach. On the other hand, and at the same time, the job market requires professionals with very specific skills that universities and colleges are not always prepared for, at least not at the speed the labor market requires. Therefore, other players, mainly corporations, have become providers of that knowledge. In conclusion, We are facing a great revolution in education. We have never had so many tools to expand education and help our students learn. But as educational institutions, it is not enough to merely keep up with the pace of technological innovation. We must be one step ahead if we want to provide society with the knowledge and competencies to solve complex problems we are facing and train the professionals who are shaping this very society. These are the drivers, the innovative study programs and pedagogies in this university. Developing and learning organizational culture and staying very close to the reality of the professional world help us anticipate new trends. And our American-based higher education model gives us the flexibility to incorporate them into our students' learning experience. I am incredibly grateful to the members of the advisory board committees of each of our programs, as well as to our educational and industry partners for challenging us and supporting us in our journey of continuous improvement. Here we are proud of graduating global citizens, curious and innovative individuals who are diversity seekers, critical thinkers, and committed leaders that are tech-savvy, analytical, and data-driven decision makers, who become culturally agile professionals currently accounting for more than 20,000 alumni from more than 130 nationalities all over the world. Now, a long time ago, a dear professor of mine told me that the students never take more than 3 key ideas from a lecture. Since then, I have always finished my classes with the 3 main conclusions I wanted my students to take away. If not, they can take just anything. I would like to do the same here with you today. First, the education industry is experiencing the biggest revolution ever. Learning processes are changing due to the disruption of technology, AI, and the way people consume information. Second, it is imperative that universities adapt to successfully overcome those challenges, maintain our role as knowledge sharers to meet societal needs, and use the amazing opportunities that technology brings us to help our students make the best of themselves as scholars, as individuals, and as professionals. And third, we at this university have always been pioneers in implementing disruptive innovation educational models, linking American and European educational system, fostering international experiential learning, implementing immersive education with our 1 course per month system, and exposing our students to professional reality through challenge-based learning. And we are committed to continue contributing to innovation, which, apart from celebrating our incredible new campus in the best location of Madrid, is the main reason that we gather here today with philosophers, neuroscientists, journalists, pedagogists, engineers, and educators, all of whom are experts in education and cognitive processes. Throughout today's sessions, we will ask questions such as: what challenges and opportunity does technology offer us? How shall we prepare ourselves? What is required to maintain lifelong learning? We will be sharing best practices from the most successful learning models and learning how new avenues are being explored by disruptors, those who are breaking the rules and connecting with the younger audiences. We will discuss one of the hottest topics of the moment, the attention crisis. According to Johann Hari, author of The Stolen Focus, whom we will have the great honor of conversing this afternoon, current college students only focus on a specific task for 65 seconds, and office workers for 3 minutes on average. I just hope my 3 main conclusions took no longer than 3 minutes. And to further discuss how attention crisis is affecting us all, we have here today one of the leading Spanish voices on attention, Dr. José Ramón Gamo, Director of CADE Centers and expert in neuroeducation. But just before I give the floor to Dr. Gamo, Josechu, for me, I would like to highlight that we are a global American university, and English is our vehicular language. But we encourage our academic community to learn local languages, and we do celebrate cultural diversity. Today, we will be alternating from English to Spanish in order to prioritize fluency and naturalness in the different sessions. But all speeches will be subtitled in English using artificial intelligence. And as we all know, artificial intelligence is not always so intelligent and make some errors. So I apologize in advance for that. And now, yes, Dr. Gamo, Josecho, the floor is yours. Thank you very much.